Hey Kevin and Rick, this is Joel. It's sure nice to see you for this lesson. Kevin, and there's the old gold versus the new blue right there. And over here on the new blue, there's this nice comfortable release of the club head, of your hands, of your forearms, of your arms, so that you see your left glove underneath your right hand there, and you have about a 95-degree angle there, or a 90-degree angle between your arms and the shaft. Whereas on the old gold, the first swing we saw, right, at that point in the follow-through, your shaft was straight with your arms. You couldn't really see your left hand, your glove, and the release looked a lot different when it did finally happen. See, now you have about 90 degrees between your arms and shaft up there, but it was happening later, and the formation of your hands and arms was different right there, as opposed to this good look right here, man. That's beautiful, beautiful work there, Kevin. And from this down the line angle, what we saw is that the downswing plane looked a lot like the tour players, where you're able to be right on that plane line on the downswing, or just a little bit above it, but real close to it, and then above it, and then through the top of your left shoulder, parallel that plane line in their follow through. So there you are. And so after we looked at that a lot with the tour players, I said the one thing I want to start giving you to work on is to work on that release. So that was a practice swing. The first time you tried it, it looked beautiful with the practice swing, and then sure enough, man, there, the first time you did it with a ball, it looked great. See that ball taking off? It was jumping off the club face very, very solidly. Very good look there, man. And as we kept going, you kept getting that same good look on the video. Kind of half swings, and then at full speed even, this little half swing, that better hinge looks very smooth. Another nice thing that happens here, Kevin, that I didn't mention to you is look how your head's coming out of the circle a little bit, which is exactly what the tour players do. Whereas at that point in your follow through before, so your head was kind of falling back onto the other side of the circle, back onto your right foot through impact, which is not what you're going to see very often with the tour players. Occasionally see it, but not very often. So that's definitely the better look over here on the new blue, right there, from that face-on angle. And then we started looking at it from down the line, and we saw some good things happening there too. Remember how you and your dad kind of asked about the backswing, if that was significant, important, that the club head was kind of above, underneath that line, and that your hands were above it. And I said, well, not to worry about it right now, don't worry about it. But interestingly, it got better without you even trying, simply because you're trying to get better over here on the follow-through, which, like I said, Kevin, you're good and I'm old. So that's great news, bud, that even improved without you even trying. Nice reaction to that. A couple more swings. Nice smooth look there, Kevin. Like those arms extended and those wrists re-hinged. Beautiful look there, Kevin. There's a little fuller swing there towards the end. I asked you to take a little bigger swing. Get the same feel and the same look on the video. Very nice. Again, the ball flights didn't go quite as well there with the little fuller swing, but that's usually what happens. So I'm looking forward to hearing how you've been hitting it last couple days and the next few days there, Kevin. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing you.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness. just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
How we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises, he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.